Hello everybody, my name is Mariam, but I also go by Slim, and I was in Serbia for about 2 months, and let me tell you, it has been a transformative time. Normally I go to Serbia for 1 to 2 times out of the year, and I stay there for about a month, but there was something very different about this trip. I feel like I am starting to regain a sense of self after becoming a mom, and I feel like I always gain more and more of myself when I'm in Serbia. And now we are back in the States, and normally when I get back from Serbia, I'm a little post-travel depressed, but I said no girl, not this time. I am integrating the best parts of being abroad into my everyday life, and while that may look a little different, I just want to be more still, more intentional about spending time with family. Girl, even cooking more. She cooks now. She cooks in the actual kitchen where there's actual fire. It feels so good. I am so grateful to be back home.
Čakom sedí mama. A čakom koroga. Sudi. Mama. Mariana Picadiconi. Koroga. Upesi. Koroga. Nani nam sedí mama.
Mama beži.
Oh, excuse me.
Mama beži.
Jesi mam bio mama beži? Bas. Dan sent me this new banana pancake recipe thing that he saw on Instagram, so now that I'm Susie homemaker, I am going to attempt to make it. Seems simple, but why did you, no.
I literally went abroad with an infant and came back with a full-blown teenager. The way that toddlers are absolutely feral, she tried swimming in mop liquid, which is why I went a little crazy. But hello, welcome back. We're back in the States. Am I happy to be back in my space? Absolutely. But I was a little nervous because while I was abroad, there was a lot of freedom. I was doing a lot of activities. I was just having the time of my life, and I was very carefree. And I wasn't as chaotic.
Irina, how did you get to be so fast?
And because I wasn't balancing so many things at once, I just felt like I could be and I could relax. But I was kind of nervous coming back home only because I just know that I have a habit of trying to get my shit together and trying to be put together and to find a routine that I fall into making extreme to-do lists and just trying to check everything off and trying to set into a rigid routine, which in reality, that's not how life works. And I feel like this is a lesson that I'm needing to learn over and over and over again.
Ne, ja ne gledam futbol. Futbol! Wow.
Was that a sarcastic wow?
Wow. Oh my gosh. This is so good.
Side note, I know I'm not the only one who does this, but whenever I'm abroad, I just feel like, oh my god, life is great, life is good. Anxiety, we don't know her. Depression, she doesn't reside here. But as soon as I get back, I am flooded with all the feelings, thoughts, and tasks that I needed to do before, and I get so overwhelmed that I overlook the good that is at home. And this time around, I made a promise to myself that while yes, I want to get stuff done, I want to be task-oriented, that is not gonna be my only identity. Yes, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I have stuff to do, I got places to be, not really. But coming back, I made a promise to myself that I'm not going to make productivity be my personality 25/8. There's so many things that I've taken from Serbia, whether it be a cute bag or a really nice skirt or a couple of outfits, but the biggest thing that I took from Serbia is learning how to slow things down and really learn to appreciate where I'm at and to not be so far into the future that I miss out on the present and I become unhappy and ungrateful, and I just want to bring more intentionality into my life. We are going to a state park. Dan calls it the beach, but we want to get outside the house and just have a fun day. I don't know if I'm getting in the water though because I'm on my period. Also, critters. So there's that. I think I'm gonna wear my kanga because it's really hot outside, and then I'm gonna do a cut-off tank. I feel like that could be a vibe. I'm gonna cut that out.
Yeah, the most off-putting person I've ever met in my entire function, not in a good way. I don't know shit out of him, is what I'm saying.
Guys, bear with me a moment because I'm having a little bit of a, I don't want to say crisis, that's way too dramatic, but I want to wear this when I'm like near the water or something because I'm just like, I don't care if this gets wet and I can easily wash this. But I also have this skirt that I got at the Piazza. It's so freaking cute. I love it and it's so comfortable, but I feel like this is too cute to wear in the water. But if I do get wet or something, that's what she said, if I do get wet, I feel like I can just change into this. It's cute, it's comfortable, it's flowy, but then it's like, do I want to waste this on lake water? I also got this bag at the Piazza. Low-key reminds me of a Miu Miu bag, obviously not exactly. And first of all, I think it's like a really great size. I love the colors on the outside. The only thing that sucks is that I think I put too much stuff in here and it started unraveling and I tried to sew it back up, but I love this bag so much. It's a cute, fun summertime bag. Butch! Butchy Butch! We went to go look at a scenic view. And plot twist, the view was in fact not scenic. It was a lot of leafy greens. So it was very anticlimactic.
Mommy,
Mama, bagger.
Mommy,
Yes?
Mommy, bagger.
Bagger. You look like an off-duty officer who's just scanning the premises for danger. I could literally fall asleep right now for a good couple of hours It's so nice outside. It's not too hot. There's a nice little breeze, and there aren't a lot of people here, which I absolutely love. I definitely want to do things like this more, just being outside with family. We didn't plan necessarily to do this today, but we were like, we're at home. There's really nothing else to do. Why don't we just go out to the lake? And I feel like when we were abroad, we would do stuff like this more often, go outside, be a little bit more adventurous. And it's just like, why not be adventurous while we're at home? Also, I want Irina to grow up and be like, oh my God, we went on like little mini vacations, road trips. Like, I just want her to be able to speak so fondly of her childhood and just be able to say, yeah, we would go to the lake every once in a while. We would just go up on a random day. I just want her to have that experience in her life. Am I making sense? God, I should probably talk about this in therapy instead of on YouTube. He's modeling in the water. Help us, save us all.
From the story, obviously there could be more involved.
Well, and it's obviously like this is so months away from his wedding.
Yes.
And then like,
you know, what do we think? What do we think of Mommy's look? Do I look put together, but like in a cool, messy way? I don't even know what that means. Meeting Aaron for a coffee to catch up, to chill, to hang out a little bit, and it's really nice outside. And lately I've been putting more effort in the way that I look, because let me tell you about the girls in Serbia. It doesn't matter what they're doing, it doesn't matter where they're going, they are dressed up in a way where it's not over the top, but you can tell that they put effort in their appearance, and I feel like that's what I want to start doing. Because when I was over there, I felt so good about the way that I dressed, about the way that I look, not in comparison to anybody else, but putting in more effort made a world of difference for my confidence. Okay, to be honest with you, I'm not sure how I feel about this outfit, but at least I look somewhat put together. These jeans are an amazing fit. I got them tailored while I was in Serbia, which I'm so glad that I did, because now they actually fit. Pesto panini. There is one of these split level packages. 1 to 10. How happy are you to have me back? You're literally one of those people when their dog looks like their owner, which is not a bad thing. He's cute. To you, take care. Why don't you give him a big kiss on the mouth too while you're at it? Why don't you just make out with each other? Oh my God, no, Aaron! Okay, is it just me or do I look bald? Do I look bald?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you again and I need you to lie to me. Tonight is pizza night and I'm so excited because I've been in my cooking era lately. I don't know, before I felt like I was too lazy to cook. I think it could have also been like the postpartum depression. I mean, but like what was my excuse before I had a kid? The kitchen was just not for me, but I don't know, I've just been finding a certain type of joy in cooking now. I think it's like watching people enjoy what I make gives me some sort of satisfaction. I guess that's kind of like self-serving though. Can we appreciate the fact that I went from not knowing how to peel a sweet potato to like making meals, like full-blown adult meals? I'm so proud of myself. Kind of nervous because in the past I've made the same like pizza recipe but only for one serving, and so I had to double the recipe because I'm making 2 pizzas. I'm kind of nervous. If this doesn't turn out right, I will literally throw myself outside the window. I hope it comes out good. Also, I do look bald. I absolutely look bald. Wow, forehead is giving crystal ball.
Moment of truth, guys. Prior to this, I never really liked cooking because I felt like growing up I've seen a lot of the women in my family cook out of necessity, and it just seemed like a very daunting task. You mean to tell me I have to go to the grocery store, get the food, then season the food, and then put it all together and hope and pray that it tastes good, and then when it doesn't, it makes me want to throw myself off a cliff, quite literally. But the more and more I go into Serbia and the more and more I involve myself in my culture, I'm realizing that food is a way to bring people together, especially when it's people who love and appreciate you. Also, the fact that I was using aluminum foil instead of parchment paper sent me, but we got ourselves all the way together. When you are making food, it is a form of love, especially for the people who love and appreciate you, and it's a way for people to come together. Side note, we were watching the Balloon Pop dating show, which has me gagged. Girl, if I was dating in this day and age, I wouldn't be able to make it. My therapist would have a field day, baby.
Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold this. All right, if we can have your name.
My name is Aaron.
Aaron.
Literally, my thumb is like burning from how hot this is. It smells amazing. How is it? You should good, but it's not great. Oh my god. I left the oven on.
Meant it when I said I wanted to be more intentional with my time, whether it's for myself or for my family. I saw how much I grew as a person and as a mom and even as a wife, and I seen how much Irina has grown, and it just really had me thinking about how I want to truly live my life, and not just online but in real life, because everything online is aesthetics, it's vibe, it's beautiful clips, emotional music, but I want to live that in real life. And I think here in the States, we don't really, in my opinion, focus on family. And I think it can be hard when you have work, you have bills to pay, you have all these things, and productivity and hustle culture is at the top and number one, but we don't practice being still with ourselves, and we don't practice being still with our family. And I do think it's a form of luxury at this point, but it's something that I'm being intentional about. It's something that I really, really want to look back on and say, I spent this time with my family and it felt good, versus I checked off everything on my to-do list and having that give me validation. Anyways, enough of my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and it feels good to be back. I hope you're ready for all the change that's coming, and I love you guys. Bye.